Hello boys and girls, Incorporeal is over, so I guess we get to play this week. I'll be very surprised to see Incorporeal again. And of course we don't have it, it's Tyrannical, Entangling, and Bursting. So if you're going to be running M plus keys this week, let's start with Tyrannical. Keep in mind that we had huge nerfs to almost every dungeon and to many of the hard bosses that we had so far in the season. You can find a link to the article in Wowhead describing all of those nerfs in the description of this video. So take a look there and keep in mind that many of the instances, many of the bosses are going to be relatively easy, and let's not say easy because it's Tyrannical, but some of the hard checks, some of the hard healing checks are now going to be much easier. So keep that in mind going forward into this week, and we are accompanied by Entangling and Bursting. So Entangling, make sure to pick a talent that helps you to clear the Entangling. So Thunderous Pulse for a Shaman, Freedom for a Paladin, you can shapeshift as a druid, Tiger's Lust as a monk, and so forth and so forth. You can just walk out of the circle that pops around you, but having the talent usually makes it much easier, and you cannot just ignore this affix, because if you do not clear the Entangling, you get stunned for 3 seconds, which is very unpleasant. And then we have Bursting, which is not a bad affix at all. If the tank pulls big and your DPS basically kills everything at the same time, or even worse, they stagger a little bit, so they get more stacks, but the damage is sticking throughout this time. Keep in mind, my advice is always you can dispel yourself. So you're going to live, the tank is also going to live. If all the DPS dies, you can just res them, and hopefully they learn. And usually you can also try to salvage the situation with Revival or Spirit Link Totem or something like that. But generally this is on the DPS, and you can just dispel yourself and live through it. If the stacks are relatively high, let's say 6 or 7, you can also pop a defensive, and this is going to save you without the need to dispel, and this is what your DPS should be doing as well. But it seems to be a very nice push week for Tyrannical keys, especially with the nerfs that we had, so looking forward to running some keys this week. And of course, you should be able to get tier now, because the Catalyst has 4 charges, so if you don't have it yet, make sure to take it. Looking for trinkets here, unfortunately, no trinkets. We get boots, I guess that's a good upgrade. Haste Verse are actually pretty nice stats. I lose the speed, but it's generally good improvement. So I'll take these, and then I'll jump on my Shaman. As you can see, I didn't run that many keys last week, simply because I didn't have that much time, but I also don't like the Incorporeal, which is now in the past for at least a couple of weeks, hopefully. Let me check my Shaman as well. The Shaman is basically at a point where there's not many things that I can get out of the vault. I don't want to say 0, but you know, you can always get like an item level upgrade or something. But if you played extensively throughout the season so far, and you didn't wait for the nerfs, because now is the best time, right? You should probably be at a point where the vault is going to be pretty much disappointment for you most of the time, because we already have pretty good gear overall. I'll just open as enhancement, why not? Not sure what I'm fishing for generally. Maybe a ring, because I have this at 437. It never drops for me in a higher difficulty. So let's check these. No Omnious Chromatic Essence. I have this at 441. Yeah, so it's the same. Shoulders, no. Gloves, Haste Verse is a no. And this is a ring. Haste Versatility with Speed. I don't want to lose the mastery from the Pulsing Veins ring, but this one has speed. So, I don't know, that's a good trade-off. I'm actually going to sim this and see if it's going to be a big improvement, because as Enhancement Shaman you actually want mastery. I can probably... Actually, no, I'm not going to use that for healing. So, if that's a DPS upgrade for maybe the Storm Strike build, then I'll take it. If not, I'll just take the tokens. Alright, so that's it. I'm trying to bring back the content to my channel now that I have a little bit more time to play. I'll probably also stream the raids on Wednesday and Thursday, so tune in for that if you're interested, or if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them there, and I'll see you in Azeroth and in some of the videos to come this week. Good luck and happy keying.